Okay guys, let's discuss how does Instagram actually work? What is Instagram? What's going on? What is influencer marketing? How are people making so much money on Instagram? How are other people failing so much on Instagram? How many times are you posting on Instagram? Do you know about the use of hashtags on Instagram? Do you know how they work? Do you know how to DM people? Do you know how to promote a brand? Do you know how to build a brand? Do you know how to build a reputation? Those are the questions that I would like to answer. Please, if you have any questions, ask. What is Instagram? It's a platform. And what happens on the platform? You can post video, you can post pictures. But the important thing about Instagram is that you can search for certain information or products or influencers, and companies are using Instagram accounts with a lot of followers as influencers. So guys, ask me questions here on what Instagram is all about. What is Instagram? What do people post? Why do people post on Instagram? Is it just to post your family pictures for your friends to see? For your family? What is it? Can a company be interested in your account? What is an influencer? What is a social media influencer? Can you be a social media influencer on Facebook as well? What about YouTube? What about all the other platforms? What about Twitter? But I'm just doing a live video with a particular interest in what's been happening to this Zimbabwean girl. I can't remember the name now, but the hashtag is VisaBay, and I've put it in my description there, my title. So what is it? What is influencer marketing? How does a social media company make money? How does Facebook make money? How can companies use influencers to market their products? You've seen some celebrities. You've seen some celebrities on Instagram talking about a certain product. You've seen on Snapchat, for example, a lot of people will know about DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled can just talk about a product that he uses in the morning. So for example, I wake up in the morning, if I was an influencer and I have some Weetabix, okay, I could talk about the Weetabix. If I was having Weetabix in the morning, or if I was having cornflakes, I could talk about the cornflakes. Stories in black and white. I just like this black and white filter on Facebook. But so I could do that. I could talk about what I'm cooking. I could talk about that. I could talk about my drink. So there are so many things that you could talk about as an influencer. Say if I had 1 million people following me on Instagram, and I was talking about a certain product. Say I was talking about this product. Say Mr. Sheen, multi-choice polish. Say I was talking about this. If I was talking about this, and there are 1 million people following me on, say, Instagram, then it means that I'm exposing the product to 1 million people. And who knows, they might share. If they share it, if they share the post, then it's even more than 1 million. If I can reach all 1 million of them. Yeah?
Did you know about the call for the burger?
What are they doing? So we have to be careful. Okay. I'll have a look. I'll read it and have a look at it. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's not good news.
No.
You know, I'm live on Facebook anyway. So I'll see you later. Yeah, you can grab them. Let me put water in my nyama. I'm multitasking, guys, and Rubika talking to my kids. Huh?
Are there people on it?
Yeah, there are 3 people now. There's Todd, Sekuru, and Samson. But you're not appearing, don't worry. It's not hot, true. Look.
Oh. Well, let's not waste this.
Yeah, leave it there. So guys, so this girl Anzi, what's her name? I don't know. I can't remember what her name is, but she was doing this Instagram influencer marketing thing. She was doing a fashion blog. She was blogging, just like now I'm blogging here, and you guys are on Facebook. You're also blogging. If you're actually doing a video, then you're vlogging as well, like I'm vlogging now. So there is at least 2 main things you can do now on Facebook. You can do video, and you can write articles, which means basically you are behaving just like a media company, which is writing articles and doing video. So you're doing exactly that. The only difference with you and the company is that you have access to a platform like Facebook, which is allowing you to do video, and it's allowing you to do pictures as well. I forgot about pictures. So you can do pictures, you can do text, you can do video, and you can do audio perhaps. You could perhaps do audio. So that's what you can do on this very platform. But on other platforms, such as Instagram is more specific to mainly videos and pictures. First of all, it started with just pictures, then video came in, and then now you have stories as well, which is a feature which they borrowed from Snapchat. So if you think about it, most of these platforms, the longer they stay, the more they do the same thing. So Facebook, which actually bought Instagram, is not doing. The only difference with Facebook and Instagram is that there is not too much text on Instagram, but you can write long articles on Instagram and people can read them. I think it's about the demographic. Companies want to be able to capture the different social media platforms because they have unique demographics. Like Facebook now is mostly for older people. The young are mostly on Instagram or Snapchat. Okay. So what this girl was doing was fashion blogging on Instagram, which means I don't know how many followers she has. I tried to look for the account. I couldn't really find the account that she's using because she's not using an actual name on it, I don't think. I tried to search by her name and I couldn't find it. But if she posts herself as a fashion model with a certain brand of bags and clothing and maybe watches or even mobile phones and stuff, it means that she can get a lot of people following her. And those companies which are giving her those products to post can then pay her some money. So a lot of people are not happy that she was doing that she was living a fake life, so they say. But it's just like the people that you see in a magazine, a fashion magazine. Those people in the fashion magazine are also, can you accuse them of living a fake life because they appeared in that magazine? You know, the pictures were taken by the shop or by the store, and then those pictures become a property of the store. But you can't go around pointing at people in there and say, oh, they are fake, they are living a fake life. Those are not really their clothes. Everyone knows that. But because now it's on a digital platform, people are a little bit confused about why that's happening. They think that people are living a fake life. But at the same time, you know, that life they are living, whatever it is they're portraying, is exposing something about them. And I don't think it's got anything to do with anyone. I mean, if you're not happy, if you're not cool with people who do that, then you just don't follow them. The problem is that you are following people on social media, and then you are judging people on social media. So maybe you should try to learn or ask them why they are doing what they are doing on social media and how it helps them in any way. Okay. So, are there any questions, guys? If there are any questions, please ask. I've got another 5 or so minutes before I call it quits for this video. Yeah. So Gideon, the AP, Colin, Nyoni, long time. Could you say Wickham, Churugu Wickham, Mereo? Samson, Todd. So in the absence of any questions, I think for now, I'm going to call it quits. But guys, Visa Bay is right. She was trying something. At least she was trying. A lot of people don't actually know how Instagram works, and it's hard work. So it doesn't really mean someone starts doing what she was doing, they'll become successful overnight. It's a lot of work. Maybe she could have done better than what she was doing. Gideon, you want to come on? Let me add you. Timbo Kurukura Zedu. Guest request. Add. Approve. Alright, I've approved you, Gideon. Let's see if you can come on. Devi Kompai.
Halo baba Makadini.
Tripo Makadini wa Gideon. Kurise kwa muri.
Kuri right zvako.
Kanditika. Tiri kukurukura nyaya taura henyu.
Taura izvenyu tangai?
Ndanchikurukura nyaya ye influencer marketing iriko mazuva ano awa. Takatarisira nyaya yemusikana ari kutsvagawo mari yevisa kuUK. Ari kutsvaga mari yevisa because haana mari yacho, about almost £3,000. But anga ari paInstagram achizvitaridza iye akapfeka zvakanakawo zvefashion. Saka vanhu vari confused manje, vari kuti aivhaira kuita sokuti ari kurarama life yakapenga. yet she can't even afford 2.5 or 3,000 year visa. So they are saying kuti vanhu vari kurarama life yefake pasocial media. Saka vamwe vacho macomments acho are very negative, but ini ndanchida kutsanangura kuti no, nyaya iripo ndeyekuti musikana anga achitryawo zveinfluencer marketing, zvekuti vamwe vanhu vari kuita mari nazvo pasocial media apa. Handizi kuti munozvinzwisisawo here zveinfluencer marketing kuti zvinofamba sei?
handinyanyo zvinzwisisi, asi ndinoda kuti nditaure zvandinofunga about vanhu vanoposta mapicture avo vari naked paYouTube kana kuti paInstagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Ichokwadi kuti munhu anenge achizviexpressa, achiexpressa madesires ake, mafeelings ake, asi tinotarisa ma-issues of morality.
Yeah.
Kana munhu uchizvipikicha uri naked uchiisa paInstagram, chido chako,
yes,
hazvina kuipa, asi chakangoita kuti chinhu chanzi private.
Yeah.
Public should be public. Those are just the private parts.
Yeah.
Because that's public.
Yeah.
Face is public. No one needs to have a lot of things to hide out the face because it's something very public. However, when it comes to things that are deemed private, it is very obvious kuti munhu ave anoposta mapicture ake paanoziva kuti ane following. Une following zvako, ziva kuti vanhu vanoona mapicture ako vanogona kuve, hatiti we are friends on Facebook, we are friends on Instagram, but friendship chiri maybe vanhu veukama.
Yeah.
Chiri vanhu veukama takangoiti that tine exchange.
Pretty tasty.
Yeah. Muchiripo it up.
I'm not gonna lie.
Member Ndeipi, Dion, how are you? We are discussing the issue of influencer marketing. We are mixing Sean and a bit of French, those who can understand it. My friend has just dropped away. He was explaining the issue here, my indecent images, which is kunoku. It's actually a crime, especially kana vari vana vadiki. Saka, I think what social media is doing, it's exposing some of our activities. So I think you have to always be thinking about the fact that when you're on social media, you are self-branding. Okay, so do you want to be known for certain behavior? So, I mean, the kind of post that you're putting out there will reflect on your character and all of that. So it's up to you, because I don't think we can tell people what to post and what not to post, but maybe we can have an opinion on what the effects are, because some people really don't care what the effects are of what they're doing. They probably believe that certain posts will attract more attention. So, you know, which is exactly what social media is about, really. It's about it's about creating as much attention as possible around your subject area, and then you can monetize that attention. But a lot of people are not aware of the monetization because it's not very clear, which is why the blockchain, which is coming up, is something which is going to make it abundantly clear exactly how you are monetizing your time on social media. So I'll wait for Gideon and see if he's able to come back on the show. But I'm just going to carry on a little bit. I was about to go away, but when he came, I thought we had a bit of a discussion going. So let me see if he's able to come back. But in the meantime, what is social media? What is influencer marketing? What happens during what do companies see in people who are influential? And by influential, we're talking about people with a large following on social media. So if you're on Instagram and you have a following of 1 million people, 1.5 million, some people even more. If you look at some celebrities, they have 30 million, 50 million people following them. So it means that if there were, it's just, you know how they used to take athletes and maybe an athlete like Usain Bolt would promote Puma. But now instead of just that privilege being with athletes, a person like you and me with a big enough following on Instagram or on Snapchat is able to influence the choices that people make on a daily basis. And to understand these choices, all you have to do is to look around where you are right now or in your house. Just look around and you find all the products that you think of, the things that you use when you wake up in the morning. Those products, you bought them somewhere, you bought them in a shop. And instead of pouring money in advertising on television, on radio, what on the internet, what certain companies are doing now is they are using social media influencers. So if someone has 1.5 million people following them on Instagram, and they take a packet of crisps and then they talk about the crisps as they are, whatever they are doing on social media. If they talk about those products, then it's a form of direct advertising. Okay, so the company is likely to get some sales just because, for example, it used to be that because Michael Jordan used to wear Nike shoes, a lot of youngsters who then also want to buy Nike because Michael Jordan was wearing Nike. So now if I'm a social media influencer and I'm using this product, it means that what it means is that I can influence people's choices. So you are an influencer, you're a social media influencer, you're an influencer marketer, because you can market products, you can talk about products. In fact, let me see if I can give an example here. Let's say I'm a social media influencer right now on Facebook, no, not Facebook, but maybe on Instagram. And then I just talk about a watch. Okay, I could talk about a watch. And I could talk about what I do with the watch. Maybe I use it for exercising, for to check my heart rate and all that. Maybe I use it for a host of other things, and I just talk about it. And then there's a link in the comments, or I can put a link at the top of where they can buy this watch. So people could actually buy the watch because of me, okay? But I'm not an influencer yet. But I'm trying to explain exactly what that girl, Visa Bay, was trying to do. And a lot of youngsters have actually succeeded, okay? And most of them are talking about fitness, they're talking about exercise, they're talking about fashion especially. Yeah? Hello? Are you going to shower?
Can I show you something really cool?
Okay, guys, I need to go now. Need to sort something out here, but I'll be back later on. Thank you for watching.